Welcome back. This is episode 17 of the Veterinary Business video show. This show made possible with the support of Dodd and Co. In today's show, we'll take a look at leadership and motivation in veterinary practice and see what we can learn from research outside the profession. We'll take a closer look at the services offered by Dodd and Co. and I'll show you a website which brings back fond memories for me about my visits to the United States in the early 90s. We'll look at a nifty business tool that you can use to help your practice deliver the Recheck service that your clients are looking for, and I'll let you have my quick business tip for this episode. I'm John Sheridan, and this is the show that helps practice owners, managers and clinicians just like you to build your successful practice into a great business. The theme of a number of speakers at the recent Veterinary Practice Management Association Congress included ideas about leadership and motivation in veterinary practice. And it got me thinking about the advantages and disadvantages of performance-related pay for veterinary clinicians and particularly for veterinarians. Some practices base veterinary salaries on the revenue generated by individual clinicians, while some link financial bonuses on the revenue achieved by the whole of the veterinary team. Others, however, have found that performance-related pay can create conflict between staff members and potentially damage the mutual cooperation which the team approach to delivering veterinary services would seem to demand. It seems to me that the key question is whether the process of investigating a clinical problem, reaching a diagnosis and making a professional recommendation about treatment or preventive medicine is likely to be enhanced or damaged by financial incentives. Here's a clip in which Dan Pink examines the puzzle of motivation and concludes that traditional rewards aren't always effective as we think.
Let me give you an example of what I mean. Let me marshal the evidence here, because I'm not telling you a story, I'm making a case, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. Some evidence. Dan O'Reilly, one of the great economists of our time, he and three colleagues did a study, some MIT students. They gave these MIT students a bunch of games that involved creativity and motor skills and concentration. And they offered them for performance 3 levels of rewards. Small reward, medium reward, large reward. Okay? Do really well, you get the large reward, on down. What happened? As long as the task involved only mechanical skill, bonuses worked as they would be expected. The higher the pay, the better the performance. Okay? But once the task called for even rudimentary cognitive skill, a larger reward led to poorer performance. Then they said, okay, let's see if there's any cultural bias here. Let's go to Madurai, India and test this. Reward standard of living is lower. In Madurai, a reward that's modest by North American standards is more meaningful there. Same deal. A bunch of games, 3 levels of rewards. What happens? This time, people offered the highest rewards. They did worst of all. In 8 of the 9 tasks we examined across 3 experiments, higher incentives led to worse performance. Is this some kind of touchy-feely socialist conspiracy going on here? No, these are economists